Hello, hello, Aries. This is Miss Joan of Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about the 15th through the 21st of January. We are looking at the 3 cards from the overview video. We have Strength, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and the Fool. So let's look at what other cards we add to this, okay? So we're going to add a few cards right now. And here come the Pentacles. Alrighty. So let's talk about this. So we have the Strength card, which is talking about having some feelings and emotions and stuff going on below the surface. We were going to start cultivating our own stuff from inside. We were feeling some stuff, and it's tough. Sometimes we have feelings about what's going on around us and how things are going, and it's a lot. Okay, so pay attention to those feelings. Be willing to do the work to get through that stuff so you don't have to carry it around all the time, because that can be a real drag. Okay, the Chariot has shown up again in the exact same spot it was in the last reading, and it's telling us that movement is continuing. So continued movement, even though you're having this emotional stuff going on, and it has a lot to do with the foundation of your heart. Okay, so the things that matter to you in your heart are going to continue to move even as you're processing other stuff. So don't be alarmed by having a feeling. Just allow the feeling to be what it is. Maybe process it, think it through, journal it out, do the work that gets you to the other side of some feelings, and know that you're on the path. You're doing the right stuff. You're okay. That way you can continue to grow and move forward with your project. You have this project you're working on. It's part of your heart's center, and it's moving forward slowly, but it's moving. So that's good news, right? Okay, movement is good. The 7 of Pentacles is talking about that whole you have enough money to do what you want to do and a little bit extra, but it's in the blocking department. So I'm going to say it's kind of operating upside down, and you don't necessarily have as much as you think you do. Being able and willing to accept that your finances aren't quite 100% in order. You need to get onto it. You need to figure it out. And every time you turn around, there's a new project that needs to get done or whatever. So that makes you uncomfortable and confused. It is an area where you're paying attention to what's going on around you. I want you to stay on point about that. The 10 of Pentacles is below it, telling me that more information about your finances is coming to you. Maybe some additional inheritance or something like that will be in play. So, okay, so maybe it's time to get your ducks in a row about your money so that you know what you've got, where you're going with it, and what you're going to do with it, all right? Cool. Always a good option. Do that. Any education, financial education is very smart. Laying the groundwork for potentially your retirement situation and having a little extra properly invested, it's all a smart choice. Okay, so do those things and be right about it. Okay, the King of Pentacles is here saying, yeah, more people, more advice from another person who knows their money. So January is looking like a time to get your money right. Pay attention to what you're doing with your money. Line it up, get it straight, take care of it. It's good. You know, we want to have everything kind of laid out. It doesn't even have to have like a whole bunch of anything in anything for you to get to it, right? So if you simply just create a system with, you know, I'm just going to say, you know, the system could be like a grid work, and you put $5 in every one of the grid boxes, and now it's a system that's in place. So that when the big money comes in, you can start putting more money in each one of the systems, right? And each one of the boxes gets more money, where it will expand, grow, and do its thing with more money, but you've already opened it up, and you have a system in place when the big money arrives. Aha! So, think that through, come up with a plan, look for outside information, don't try and do it all on your own, because you got money on your mind, but you're always somewhere else, you know, you're always busy with something else, so that your brain isn't always thinking about the long-term da-da-da of all of it. And you need someone else who does all this all the time to help you get there, okay? That's all you're doing, is trying to get somebody else to help you get there, all right? Good. So now, finally, we're talking about the solution for this week is the Fool. The Fool talks about jumping in, getting started, proceeding in a forwardly fashion in some way. There's part of your life, we were talking about your heart's foundation over here, and of course the Chariot. So there's some things that are moving forward. No matter your feelings about things and other stuff, this may just be a subcurrent of feelings that are just under the surface. Things are going on. You're like feeling a feeling under the surface, but it's not going to stop you from moving and doing your thing, which is wonderful news, because you're jumping into something as your solution. You're going to jump into something. It's going to be a brand new something or other you haven't done before. It's going to go very fast. The speed has arrived. The Eight of Wands is here. It was here before, blocking you. Now it ain't. It's right here on the downhill side. Going, whoosh, we're going. This is time. It is time to get moving. Put your pedal to the metal and let's move. All right? So here we are. We're going to get busy. We're going to get going. And that's awesome news. The Death card is here as part of our solution. And the Death card only means one thing, and that is you're letting go of something that doesn't work anymore. It used to be useful, it used to be helpful, it used to be beneficial, it was all manner of fabulous and useful in your life, and now we need to let it go so that we can grow, all right? I know that seems like a lot of words to say about one goddamn thing, but it really is true. Mind you, this could be a way of thinking, a way of physical stuff, people in our lives that no longer fit. Last week we were trying to let someone go. I don't know if we managed it or not, but this would be the week. If last week didn't work out so good, this is the week, all right? So I want you to pay attention to letting go of something that doesn't fit anymore. And it really just might be about cleaning out your garage or some other portion of your house, all right? Pay attention to what that could be and how moving forward in what you want to do means clearing out space for it, whether it's in your heart, in your mind, in your house, maybe just in your behaviors, right? So then we have to grow, we have to change, we have to accept that things will be different, and in doing so, something will be released, and that's okay. You're going to be okay by releasing something, all right? Very exciting stuff. I'm excited to see how this plays out. Hang in there, Aries, and we will talk next about the 22nd through the 28th. All right? Talk to you next week.